Hey Taurus, welcome back you guys to our Sacred Love Nest. TT here with your daily channel message for all Taurus placements. I have a channel message for you today, and I'm really glad this message came through for you, Taurus, because I feel like somebody really needs to hear it. Okay, so let's jump right into these channel messages. Spirit wants to talk to you about a potential Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, or Taurus that will play a significant role in the near future. So there's some type of situation that's supposed to play out between these characters, these main characters in regards to this situation. They are already playing some type of significant role. Either they have encouraged you to do something, kind of damn near pushed you to the point of like snap judgment, snap reaction, got in your head. Everyone played a role in kind of like hazing you. Everyone played a role in in whatever decision you may have made in the recent past. That's how Spirit showed it to me. However, some or all do not want you to start some type of entrepreneur gig. So there's this fixing energy, right? Where certain select people in your life with these strong placements, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, or Taurus, has all gathered together to talk about you and the placement of you and where you would be best stationed, housed, or whatever. So you have to be, in order for this particular reading to resonate with you, you have to be someone that is going through some type of negative change in your circumstances, whether that be financial, whether that be, transitioning from one space to another. It feels like this is the worst time of year where you would want to be dealing with this situation. And as you're going through this journey and you're experiencing this side of the coin of your relationship with these types of people, I do feel as if it won't be at a loss to you in some way. Yes, you will take a lot of L's. Yes, you will struggle if you're not already. You will feel as if the world is against you. You will go through some adversity. Okay. However, you'll never forget from this experience how people treat you, right? You can have all the money in the world, or you can have absolutely nothing. But when you are down bad and you go through your seasons of struggle, whatever lessons you have to learn, we all have been there. We all have been on rock bottom in some shape, form, or fashion. So it's nothing to feel ashamed about. It's reality. It's life. Okay, life be lifing. Okay. Even if it's a homeless situation, as you go through that phase, you're going to get a lot of insight. And the way people treat you is one of the things that you'll never forget. And I feel like you're meant to witness just exactly who everybody is in your circle around you. And it's not going to be based off of, who gave you this or who gave you that, who did this for you, who didn't do this for you. It's going to be about who wanted you to be able to fish for yourself. Because there are people in your life that will give you a lot of things, right? They will help you in a lot of situations, and they will keep you codependent on them, where instead of teaching you how to fish and teaching you how to multiply and duplicate things for yourself, they will tell you, okay, just come back to me and I'll just financially support you, or I'll help you get a business off the ground, or I'll help you get this set up. You're going to meet people. You have people around you right now that would rather you just do your time, hold your head down, and then when your time comes, they'll recommend you or they'll invest in something that you want. But you got to be a team player. You got to help build. You got to learn how to have a we mentality instead of an I mentality. And so there's a lot of conditioning, okay? And since you're already in a fragile state based off of your own personal hardships that you're currently going through, this is the best time. This is the best time to bring you in out of the cold, to give you a warm blanket, all right, to give you some hot food, Hansel and Gretel, okay, to give you something sweet. This is trick or treat season, to give you something sweet in exchange for a trick, okay? They have a trick up their sleeve. And the trick up their sleeve is to get you nice and comfortable, warm and settled in, fatten you up. And then you'll forget about those dreams. You'll forget about those ambitions. You'll forget about the things that you wanted to do because you've been overindulging in someone's hidden agenda to keep you complacent and to keep you codependent in this dynamic. And it doesn't have to be romantic. Spirit is showing me that you know how Cinderella only had enough time to work on their personal endeavors when she was done serving her sibling, you know, her step siblings and her stepmother. She only had time. She had to squeeze time in to do the things that she loved to do in the basement, right, where no one could see, no one could interrupt her. But she had to wait until the sun went down, and she had to wait until no one else needed her. So you are constantly being called on, you're constantly being pulled on, you're constantly being asked to do certain things, and you are a benefit to someone, but more or less they're trying to get their money's worth. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Whew. So remember to claim it when it resonates, leave it until it does. All these messages are timeless. Okay, so I'm hearing they set you up to make you burn bridges, right? So something about they set you up to make you burn bridges and then threaten to indirectly take everything from you if you make them mad. Okay. So strong emphasis of there's a catch. There's always a catch to these types of karmic situations, karmic family, friends, whatever it is. Just because someone gives you access to their bank account doesn't mean they want you to have your own bank account. Doesn't mean that just because someone gives you a debit card doesn't mean that they want you to have your own account with your own money in it, because there's a fear that you may one day take that money that you have and you don't need them. So this is someone that needs you to need them. They need you to want them. The truth is, if you weren't struggling, you wouldn't even be turned on to help these people. You wouldn't even want to help these people. So it's like, it's only due to your situation as to why you feel like you have to bite your tongue, why you feel like you have to gently say no, or you have to say, oh, I will in a minute. You have to keep a certain tone of voice. You have to walk and talk and walk on eggshells all day long. If you had the money, if you had the resources, if you had everything that you needed, okay, and you didn't have to ask any of these people for help in any type of capacity, would you turn to these people on your own? Like, would you pick up the phone if you had everything that you needed right now and say, hey, let's hang together, let's kick it together? I don't think so. And if I'm right, definitely let me know. But I feel like I'm right. I feel like you would not pick up the phone on any given Sunday to communicate to such said people. But you have to understand, like, it doesn't have to be your direct parent, mom or dad, to do this to you. It could be a sibling. It could be an auntie, uncle. It could be a lover. Hell, it could be your own kids. So if at any situation you feel like you're at the bottom of the map or you're hitting rock bottom right now, you're someone that loves to have your own independence, have your own job. If it was up to you, your sincere feelings is that you would follow your dreams and your imagination, even if you didn't know how you was going to bring it into fruition. All of these people are in your life to keep you from your destiny. Okay, I'm gonna pull a destiny card for you because I feel like somebody here needs to know this. Wisdom. This experience is gonna make you wise. You're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna see who these people really are. It's gonna strengthen your foresight. You're accessing your destiny, your North Node. Someone's going to be like, hey, I'll help you get this on the feet, or I'll help you do this. We can work together. Come move in with me. Come do this with me. They're going to tempt you. Somebody got to tempt you. And they're going to feel like it's completely up to you. No pressure. It's a gimmick. Okay, we have perfect fit in reverse. You're not for everybody. Moving up. Okay, and in order for you to move up in life, you have to accept that you're not going to be for everybody. You don't want to be for everybody. Why would you want to be like everybody else for, people pleasing energy? And a lot of us that come from karmic family, karmic relationships and things like that, we started at the bottom of the totem pole. Okay, no silver spoons in your mouth, underdog energy. These are one of the lessons that you have to go through. To be different, to be weird, to feel gifted, and to feel like you're an alien in your own homes. That gives you a lot of wisdom, prepares you for a great destiny. Those are the lessons that you are meant to learn this lifetime. Not as a punishment to you, but so it can work for you, for your greater good. I feel like some of y'all need to start saying that to yourself every morning. Like, write that in the comment section. Like, I claim my destiny. Period. This is a you thing. This is you against you. Nobody else. Let's put this here. Perfect fit in reverse. They can't put you in a box. The Fool in reverse. The Tower in reverse. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is why some of y'all have had to hang out with your shadow for a while. You've said and you've done things that you're not proud of. We all have a past. That's what I'm seeing here. That didn't get you nowhere. But that doesn't mean that phase of the journey was pointless. It's like, why did I listen to my darker self? Why did I listen to my shadow self? Why did I follow this? Sometimes your shadow has to do what they have to do, and there will be casualties along the way. In order for you to find your way, you gotta shake shit up, but trying to be careful, walk on eggshells, avoid disasters, is why you take you've made unwise choices in the past. It's because when the emotion comes up, when the situation arises, you brush it off, you ignore it. You say tomorrow, tomorrow, and tomorrow, and the more you attempt to avoid it, the more you say, I need you, shadow. I need you to speak for me because I'm too scared. I'm unsure. I don't want to upset people. I don't want to, this is a fear. There's something that happened to you. Some of y'all, your innocence was taken. Some of y'all, you felt like the one person in the whole world that you've ever valued, respected. When you fell from grace, or your relationship fell from something, you felt as if they wrote you off. They sold you off, because the Fool in reverse is telling me that someone sold you off, and you're living with secrets that you only know, and in some way they've convinced you that loyalty is to protect the very people that abused you, hurt you. It goes deep, because this Nine of Swords is just like, I hear someone wail, like scream and cry, to the point where like their skin, like they want to, like it's like an itch underneath the skin that they can't reach. family. Be your own kind sometimes, man. That really hate to see you succeed. I feel like you've either spoken out before. There's something that you did that you were unsuccessful with. You tried to take a leap of faith, listen to spirit. You tried to save someone. You tried to help, and it only made it worse. You were unsuccessful. Negative attention, bad reputation came with it. And it's like you can't come up against this family, these people. And so you try to just keep it cordial, copacetic, and not try to ruffle the feathers. But you know there's no real love there. But you're protecting your family. You're protecting the secrets. You're protecting whatever family dynamic this is. You've been protecting it. The reputation that comes along with the family. Knight of Swords. It's making me. I'm picking up on what's that vampire movie? Not Annabelle. So pretty much, he used his daughter as an assassin. I never watched it, but someone told me about it. He used his daughter as an assassin to go out and pretty much harm people. And she was pretty much playing people, seducing people. This is also escort energy here. Playing people, seducing people, treating people like pimping people. But really, it was rooted in pain. And that was the purpose of whatever whatever the father did to her. And so her real anger was always displaced. And it stemmed back to the father. When someone starts to talk, and it's like people with the Knight of Swords will attack someone. So it's like, I give up. I can't help this situation. Ten of Cups in reverse. You may talk to somebody about this. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may talk to someone, confide in someone about this. It's a heavy burden, and I feel like that person is going to pretty much tell you kind of to sweep it under the rug. Something about you're sick and tired of people saying, like, this family is not perfect, this life is not perfect. You're tired of people saying sweep something under the rug. Have to say things nice, have to talk nice, or have to be more likable to get what you want. Like, you're tired of hearing that, and I feel like you're just tired. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There may be a friend that you may personally know that you can talk to that doesn't judge you. Like, only one person in the world that doesn't judge you, doesn't want anything from you, isn't trying to take anything from you, but they give you great advice. That is like your earth angel. There's an earth angel in your life that may just be like a friend. And that person is, as you go through this ascension and these symptoms, these lessons and experiences, this person is going to encourage you to, like, not give up. Do what you love. Do it for yourself, not for anyone else. And as the emotions come up and they need your attention, sometimes you gotta, y'all saw the movie Inside Out. Sometimes you could be all rainbows and lollipops all you want, but if you ignore sadness, anger, and all the other emotions that's necessary on the board, then you will create a very angry child, a very angry person that wasn't able to cry. And this is a good cry. Sometimes you just got to be able to vent, so you can see clearly again without feeling judged. And that's what the moon is about. There's going to be someone in your life that they're not afraid of your shadow. They're not afraid of the parts of you that you don't like. They don't trigger your fight or flight. Okay? And because they don't trigger your flight or fight, and they're not controlling and they're not dominating, you're going to be like, what you want from me? I'm not used to not having to pay for it. I'm not used to not having to give something back in return for a nice deed. You're going to meet someone, I'm telling you, that's going to do something nice for you. They're not trying to control you. They're not trying to harm you. And based off what you went through in your childhood, your adulthood, you're going to feel as if you're going to hear negative thoughts speaking to yourself. Like, what you want from me, Willis? You sure you don't, like, you're just so accustomed to giving something back. Like, you've dealt with family and friends that they didn't, if you use their hand soap, they would want you to buy it back. Stuff like that. If you drink their water, they don't have enough water. Okay, that's the type of stuff with perfect fit in reverse. You couldn't even get a glass of water type of stuff without having to repay the bottle of water that you gave. And if you weren't able to pay it or replace the bottle that you used, then they would be like, I don't have enough money for the both of us. It's not, it's just that type of energy. Very evil stepmother. And this could be your very own mother, your very own family member with the Ten of Pentacles. And so in a lot of ways, you felt like, what's the point? I just want to give up. But not today, because Spirit is here to renew you. Trouble don't last always. So when you get this message, give it 30 days. Do you hear what I'm saying? Give it 30 days for whatever you're dealing with, and you will see a shift and a change. You will not carry some burden by yourself, even if you're like, I don't know how I'm going to afford this or afford that. I only have enough for the bills right now. You feel what I'm saying? In 30 days, something will appear. And I'm going to need you to have faith of a mustard seed. And I'm going to need you to continue to forgive. You don't have to reconcile with these people, but continue to forgive. You don't have to be right. Let them be right. Think of each person that wants to knock you off your square, wants to knock you off your pivot. Think of yourself as the most precious gem on this earth. And if you only had one pearl in your shell, would you waste it on going back and forth with these people? Would you give them your last pearl? If you would not give them your last pearl, if you would not literally, if you don't feel like they're worthy of your last pearl, then don't even give them your voice is just that worthy. Your attention is just that worthy. That's the type of moving up new levels that Spirit is trying to ascend you to. And it's happening. And so every day won't be a good day. Right? And with the Five of Swords in reverse, someone that has offended you may attempt to offend you again. They may say something very negative, or they may want to. You may know exactly who that person is in your life. They may deflect, and that may trigger you. They may tell you no. You may ask them for a way out, and they may say, no, I'm sorry, I wish I could, but I can't. And that may trigger you. But understand, just because somebody has to tell you no, if they told you yes, you would not be able to see just how much the Most High is going to work in your life, right? What truly allowed me to be able to forgive people on this journey was understanding that had those characters not played their role to the best of their villain role in my life to the best of their ability, I wouldn't be as wise as I am. I wouldn't be as evolved as I am. I chose the narrative so it could prepare me for things that I had not yet seen come into fruition, that I wouldn't think was possible for myself. And I feel like that's where you are right now. So every day you wake up, take it easy. When I tell you the past, I'm going to say my whole fucking life, I laughed my way throughout the days. And I really didn't start laughing until about 7 years ago. I stopped taking shit so seriously. And I feel guided to tell you the same thing as well. Stop taking life and everything so seriously. Even if it's the daily mundane routines, washing dishes, waking up, cleaning the same location. Create the narrative. Because if you're not creating the narrative, someone else is going to always come in and try to create it for you. They're going to try to fill in the missing blanks and give you theirs so you can feel, oh, you know, that's what happens when you feel like numb and void and I don't know what to do with my life and all these other things. The universe will bring people into your life to remind you of why yours is so important. You know how you'll know that the universe is trying to tell you that? Because those people will try to come in and use you. Right? The universe is trying to tell you just how valuable you are because I sent people to you that want to use you. If you weren't worth the investment, people wouldn't attempt the great voyage of seizing you. So it's never out of punishment to you. It's for you. It's for your highest and greatest good. So you can turn that frown into a smile. Sow good seeds. Laugh your way all the way to the bank because it's an energy thing. It's a spiritual thing. It is not physical. I feel like you're learning how to channel all the bad things that you've experienced in life, all your sacral energy, your power into some type of ambition, into some type of purpose. And when I tell you, you about to be a beast. You about to be a beast, okay? You about to be celebrating like no other. You about to pop out. You about to be outside. Okay? I'm seeing someone that is they want you to be able to be your free spirited self. And they're going to give to you generously. They're going to give to you generously. This is someone that gets great pleasure from just seeing innocent souls being able to be free and happy without being scared. Angels being able to sing, dance. Fairies being able to sing, dance, play in a divine way. Divine play out here, for real, without worry. This is a true provider. I'm not talking about no fake flexing provider. I'm talking about someone that creates a sanctuary, someone that knows the importance of when When the sanctuary feels safe, the people in the space feel safe. You know what I'm saying? And magic happens there. They want to be there. That's when you connect with people, or you hold your position of authority in your spiritual rank in life from a healed perspective rather than an insecurity. This is not someone that wants to force you to do anything. And they understand that you're skittish and it's going to take you time. They're not going to trigger you. You need constant people in your life that's not going to constantly hurt you. This person is not going to hurt you. They're a part of your purpose. And they are meant to see you through. Everybody else may not like you, but this person, they will adore you. This person will love you just as you are and will not try to condition you. This person is being spiritually guided as you work through your limited belief systems. You can get with this or you could get with that. Yes, it's time to celebrate. This transformation is almost ending. When we look into each other's eyes, too far apart, and maybe love is the reason why. I need some water. Seeing it eye to eye. It says attraction beyond physical. I'm telling you. Dun, 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 dun. I'm hearing you remind me of a girl that I once knew. Gemini, see your face whenever I look at you. Wouldn't believe all of the things she put me through. Usher. All right, so we have compliment each other. Now, when I see T here, this is definitely telling me that, like, you know, when you sit, this is my card for when you're about to send a message, but then you don't send it, or you start writing it, but then you don't, you delete it, or you just backspace, delete. There's something like that. Freedom of expression. All these are plus. Gemini. When is Gemini season? June? Something about June of next year is very significant. Somebody's about to fill in the missing letters. They're about to fill you in. The missing pieces of things that are given to you one letter at a time, one thing at a time, one step at a time. One step at a time. There's no need to rush. All right, I got to go because I hear the radio. I love you guys. Bye, Taurus.